There is much we ought to tend to, or shall change. If your majesty has any on very well, the coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early.
朝から。よかさ。戦闘になんのかな。ん
Master, pray leave this place. Oh, my body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern.
大丈夫か、玉木氏。
We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power has arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the godsway mentioned in that letter.
なるほどね。
Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true arisen. 'Twould do much to explain the events that we have beheld afore now. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this godsway's power, proving your majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed.
誰でも格者になれるってことか？
Allow me to speak to the agent we captured some days past. Perchance he knows aught of use.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brant's.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim. Pray, allow me. Is there aught else you would speak of? Do not forget that we were.
あれ、宴はもう終わっあ、まだ終わってない体なのか？新たな手段を講じるベルントの検討結果を待つ。待つだけでいいのかな？これ時間進めちゃっていいのかな？
Welcome to the. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Always a pleasure.
検討待って。
There is much
それでいい
we
の
ought
か？
to tend to, if we are to strengthen. If the information we pry from the agent is to be believed,
バ
there
カ
is
ル
a
に怪
place
しげ
in
な
Batal
やつを研
devoted to
究
the
する
study of
研
arts
究
most
所があ
queer.
る。うむ。
I believe it is worthy of investigation. Should fortune smile upon us, your majesty may even discover some method of undoing the godsway's hold over the pawns. Yet official dealings twixt Vermund and Batal are suspended, and 'tis no simple matter to gain passage through the latter's fortress. Fortunately for us, however, the agent
お、
was hiding
通
this on
行
his
証も
person.
しかして。
I bid you take it. 'Tis an entry permit, allowing passage through Batal's fortress. It even bears the crest of the Batali Palace. It must have been commissioned by someone with great influence. I doubt any would dare impede your passage with such an item in your possession.
なるほどね。
There is one other thing, Your Majesty. With the permit came information I found most intriguing. An oracle who once served in the Vermondian court now resides in Batal. This oracle foretold the coming of the Arisen and was banished from the kingdom when her prophecy displeased the Queen Regent. Indeed, 'twas by this same oracle's power that the agent in question came to know of your Majesty's whereabouts. The Oracle knows much of the Arisen. Should you make her acquaintance, she may be able to offer you aid during your infiltration.
あ、くれるんだ。
You have my fullest confidence. Do not forget that we work to...
お、これか。
You the Arisen? I've been looking for you.
お、なんだ。
Sven wants to meet with you.
Oh.
Says he'll be waiting in his quarters.
もうもうまた鎧着ないといけないじゃんこれ。俺はグリフィンに会いに行きたかったのに。まあ、時間帯がちょうどいいからこのまま会いに行っちゃおう。部屋で待ってる。
You the Arisen? Sven wants to meet with you. Says he'll be...
部屋ってもう部屋だよね。部屋ってここじゃないよな。日中じゃないとダメとかはないよな。
I heard from Captain Brandt that you plan to make for Batal in order to continue your investigation.
そうです。
As for me, I've been looking into my mother's movements since last we met, and I happened upon this. 'Tis a letter she discarded, only half written. It seems to be addressed to someone called Phaesus.
フェイザス。
I passed an eye over it, though I failed to grasp its meaning, or what compelled her to throw it away. Here, I thought it best that you have it. Mayhap you could glean aught from
こ
it
れ
that
ク
I
エ
could
スト
not.
出ないのダメじゃない？
And if you do,
だいぶ
would you be so kind as to share it with me?
大事なヒントなの
That
だよ。
is only if you've the time to spare. I am in no position to make demands, of course. あー。意味を探る。あー。 Glad I am to see you well. I've been wondering how you were getting on. Have you learned aught? No progress as yet, then.
やっぱバトルに行かないとダメなのか。なんだ。こんにちは。特になんもないと。ふむ。よし、今度こそグリフィンに乗りに行くぞ。前作はゴブリンの死体があれば降りてきたりしてたよな。なんで牛くんは燃えてるのかね。うれ。
Goblins approach!
Shame I've no advantage against this bow. Are we all in the same boat?
ん 来るんじゃないあれ。ないかな。
I have but 2 words for that performance. Utter
来そう。
perfection.
Just think what we could achieve if we honed our talents
いいぞ。
further.
来そう。来たー。乗らせてくれないか。
I'll be needing a tall mug of ale to recover from that blow.
もう一回
You'll not live to regret this.
来た。うわ。で、背中に立たせてね。
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Point right there. Hold still. It'll be over in a moment.
もうちょっと後ろか。
Let my magic grant you an elemental.
いつ飛ぶんだい？
Your magical aid has dissipated. Right. Cast it
倒
anew.
しちゃダメよ。あ、でもある程度飛ったら。 嘘。
'Twas a trial indeed, but one we surpassed with skill. Of course. The fight would have been lost without you, Arisen.
ああ、なるほど。つかみ話は安定したら話せばスタミナが回復していく感じね。くそ、どこ行ったかな。木の鱗みたいなやつ。
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
あ、来たー、ここだ。寝とるー。
Let my magic grant you an elemental.
戻りの礎が入ってたから。
Jump on, and I'll launch you into the sky.
行け。そして死ぬのだお前は。強すぎ笑った。
Bring the beast down. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
さすがマスター。多分それそうだよな。
The Arisen is in your charge. Whatever it is you need, I shall gladly. Powers like this terrible. Strike hard enough. Why not have to do this once? I shall lead the
よし。
charge.
多分これそうだよな。よーしよしよしよし。これで置ける戻りの礎が4つになったのかな。 いや、飛び石の方がないんだよな、今は。
Did anyone else see that? Ort catches the light.
We ought to take a closer look.
ワイトか？届くかな、ここ。ワイトっぽい。どこ行った？おい、お前よりにもよって、あ、これはロギストーン。お、炎属性の杖か。今のって討伐報酬なのかな。まあ目的のものは取れたし、見るんだ。
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
勝てるかな。
It isn't much of an adventure if all we do
Yep.
is make camp.
I understand the...
こっから一番近いや、一旦ここ向かうか。ここも開けれるのかな。こう見ると、前作と同じくらいの広さなのでは？ちょい広いぐらいか？まあいいか。
Inkling.
使っちまおう。4個か。
Nation arisen. Camping is one of life's greatest pleasures after all. Oh, that took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
この戻りを再設置しよう。来た。
Oi, what's you walking about with you from Verm? His beastrons like true beastrons. What? Save it. But I've got a heart of gold. All you've got to do, if you're bested, then we'll take all. Put your back into.
Well, but I must say, these odds are rather craven. Did you leave your honor at the door?
And who are you supposed to be? You a friend of this one?
Nay, I'm a sellsword. Coin is my only ally.
ラグナル。
'Tis not my conscience that called me here. No, no. I simply cannot stomach acts of cowardice. Is there even one among you with the grit for a proper duel, one-on-one?
ワンオンワン。
What'd be in it for us, eh?
The fact that I'd refrain from breaking your jaw.
顎砕いたるで。
That's not quite the reaction I was hoping for. Mayhap you know not my face. How about my name then? Ragnar.
赤のラグナル。
You're him. From the Scarlet
黄色
Rains
の
and the
目
battle
事
for
件。
Jeremiah?
ジェレミー奪還作戦。
Well, 'tis clear you're a man best not crossed. But I trust you'll have no complaints so long as there's only one of us. Aye? Oi, bring it out!
Where's that reprobate gotten off to? We'll see if you can escape me a second time.
ふむ。
Show 'em your mettle.
痛いか？倒してもいいのか？
If you would like me to fight alongside you, just say the word.
各社様が命じれば攻撃に参加しますとダメです。あ、これを押さえればいいのか？
I don't believe it. You're a bloody menace, you are.
殺してはないよね。
Come on, you lot. We're leaving.
大丈夫？来てすぐ犯罪者になったりしない？
Fine work that was. Pray, save your thanks.
いっぱい
I've
おごら
no
せてく
need
れ
of
よ
it.。
歌も聞くか？かつての英雄赤のラグナル。
After all, judging by the skill with which you won that duel just now, I dare say you'd have bested those louts even if I hadn't intervened. I suppose that coward knew he was no match for you in a fair fight, so he had that beast take the beating for him. At any rate, 'tis safe to say you've piqued my interest. I hope our paths cross again someday. Of course, I can't promise I'll be as amicable then. As a sellsword, 'tis my policy to let my employer decide friend from foe. I'm sure you understand. Till next time.
One cannot help but wonder about that Sir Ragnar. Who is he really?
果実酒。
Let me think on that a while.
バタルの宣伝。
Doesn't seem like you and I are going to be sharing a drink. 'Tis safe to say you've... As I've said, I'm a sellsword. Doesn't... 'Tis safe to say you've... As I've said, I'm a...
ふむ。
So, after breaking free of the chains of slavery that once bound you to this land,
再び
you
この
return
地に戻っ
of your own
た。
volition. This is good. I am relieved to see that you are fulfilling your
もともと
charge.
ここの人だったってこと？
Now, 'twould be advantageous for you and your pawn to visit the Rockmaster's burrow in
して
Dogma2.
岩ネズミのねぐら。
Methinks 'tis where you will find that which you seek. Farewell.
湖のね、こっちね。
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
What business have you here?
Does that make you the Arisen? Be at ease. I bear you no ill will. My name is Manella, and I have the honor of serving as a go-between
本は
betwixt
嫌
Her
われてるけ
Majesty and the
ど、
Guard.
各社は大丈夫なのか？
Come, let me buy you a drink. We've much to discuss, and I don't fancy standing round all the while. Shall
壁
we
に向
make
かって
a
話し
return?
かけてない？
The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. They're even forbidden from setting foot in the capital. Her Majesty, Empress Nadinya, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for pawns to gather. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Batal more accepting of pawns... I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Batal without having their activities questioned. What say you?
今割と自由に歩き回ってるけどな。
Glad I am to hear it. Take this then. Simply show it to one of the sentries and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Batali along the way,
なるほど
I
ね。
bid you assist them. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of their ire, mayhap a few stubborn hearts would soften.
なんか、毛並み、毛なのに、テッカテカに光る、毛が光るって
A
お
simple
かしい。
plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me.
ツヤッツヤっ
I
てだ
bid you
け
good
か。
fortune, Sir Arisen.
Perhaps a short rest would do us good.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
君かい？
Good day to you.
ラオス。
Who are you?
Oh.
No, never mind. It isn't that
待って、何？大丈夫？
I'm
俺たち。
searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and
青
I'll
く
pay you
光る
handsomely.
かけらを探してくれ。
The bigger they are,
これか。
Open your eyes. Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic.
え、
Wait
これでい
right
いの？
there.
でもできるだけでけえやつって言ってるけど。
well, have you found any blue crystal shards?
6個あったよ。
Is that all? Tiny fragments such as these aren't nearly good enough. Still, I expect I'll find a use for them. Here, take your coin and be gone. 'Tis a god's sway.
こんな
Well,
声。
to be precise, the crystalline substance from which 'tis made.
そんなペラペラ喋っていいの
By
か？
refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. The power to command pawns, that is. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend with the Arisen's power, you see.
ああ、なるほどね。
Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? Though that might be difficult. We've scoured this area quite thoroughly, I should think. 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or collectors
そこま
or
でヒ
some
ントくれ
such.
るの？
Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them.
竜を知る
I
者
can tell you no more than that.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
竜を知る者はやっぱりいるのか。なんか前作と似たような住まいだね。リムストーンがある。
'Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
マグかな。
Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I myself learned the art by deciphering ancient texts. Remember,
血色は良さそうだ
draconic
な。
blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well.
赤き霊に限らず竜をほふり血ともすくものを手にしたら我に見せてみよ。力になれるやもしれぬ。おああーえあはー倉庫にあったと思うんだけど。
'Tis for ye to determine what that bond constitutes, be it a hapless fate or a curious. The dragon is the embodiment of destructive
竜
force.
とは悪ではない。
Understand this. The concepts of good and it is a being as are ye. Now the god's way. Forgive me, but I've ne'er heard of such a thing. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batar came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection. The substance of which worms' life crystals can be. They retain a measure of draconic power. Then go. Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine. Remember, draconic blood. Then I bid ye farewell.
Nothing caught your eye. Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
倉庫に何個かあったと思うんだけどな。19個。
Since times of eld, remember, draconic blood flows through the. Then I bid ye farewell.
よし。今日はここまでにしようかな。よし。では、オツです。